Today's main segment features the first woman Leon County Clerk of Courts, Miss Gwen Marshall. Welcome, Gwen.
Hello.
So you hail from Vero Beach, Florida girl, FSU Seminole,
Correct.
and you previously worked with the Florida Association of Clerks.
Correct.
And tell me what you did with them.
I actually started off, most people don't know, I started from the bottom as a part-time receptionist, and I worked my way up, held various positions over the years. The last position I held was member service manager, and my primary role was to develop and administer and implement the training program, education training for the clerk of courts throughout the state of Florida.
Interesting. So that was all 67 counties?
That's all 67 counties.
Wow. So you knocked out this past election, the general election, at 78%. That is tremendous.
That was an awesome surprise, but and I'm very humbled by the citizens' response. So I'm looking forward to this opportunity.
Well, this is exciting. So tell us about what the Clerk of Courts does.
The Clerk of Courts, the official title is actually Clerk of the Circuit Courts and Comptroller. As the Clerk of the Court, we're responsible for the custodian of the records and collecting the fines and fees of the courts. As the comptroller, I will serve as the chief financial officer as well as the internal audit and investment of all the county treasury.
That sounds like a big job.
It is a very complex job.
So what plans do you have as the new clerk of court?
One of the things I set out on my campaign trail, which I believe is very important for any government agency, is to always improve on customer service. Unfortunately, there's a little awareness about the clerk and his role in the judicial process. So one of my primary goals is to just bring about public awareness to the office and what we actually do. And I think once we do that, that'll help with improve on some of our customer services.
That's great. So customer service is big on your list.
It is top priority.
Okay. Any other things that you want to improve upon while you're there or implement?
Actually, you know, I'm in a great position where I know I'm inheriting a very well-run office. Our current clerk, Bob Enzer, has done a tremendous job of keeping the office up to date with the technology here in the 21st century. He has great staff. So what I will be just ensuring that I retain and recruit the staff needed to keep up with those technology trends and again, just improve on customer service. It's currently right now is running just a little tweak here and there, and I think we will be performing at our top efficient levels that the customers or our citizens expect.
Okay, that's great. So tell me some of the things that maybe people think that the clerk does that they don't actually do. I know you've probably on the campaign trail run across a lot of people that, you know, had their own ideas about what this position does and what you might be able to assist them with once you got into the position. So tell me a little bit more about that.
Well, I like to describe the role of the clerk in layman term as the secretary in the judicial process. We provide an administrative role, meaning we assist with filings, making sure the constituent have the right files, more of a ministerial role. We're legally not allowed to provide legal advice, so that's where some of the confusions come about. A lot of people would like for us to assist them with actually filling out their court forms, and we can't do that, which
so
creates—
that's not your job.
That is not the clerk's role in this process. That, as well as even after the election, I still get, you know, a lot of the constituents asking what I can do to assist with reducing court fees. I said it on the campaign trail, Florida has some of the highest, well, if not the highest court fees in the country.
Really?
And those decisions are determined at the state level. We do not, as clerks, determine those fines and fees. We just implement what is mandated by statute. So those are some of the confusions, as well as what our role and what, you know, what policies are made at the local level.
There needs to be some more awareness of what the role does.
Yes.
And to kind of eliminate some of those myths and some of the confusion.
That is correct, and unfortunately, I wish I could have educated more people prior to the election, so they would have been informed when they went to the ballot box.
But you did pretty well, so I think you did a great job of informing folks.
Well, you know, one of my strategy, I always believe, even though this is an elected position, I don't consider myself a politician. I see myself as a public servant, and I believe in being my brother's keeper. That's something we sometimes forget. And I take this role serious, and I took my message to the people, and they responded overwhelmingly in favor of what I had to say. So, yet again, I'm excited
Well, you
with the
ought to
results.
be. You ought to be. Now, are there? I know you work with the Clerk Association statewide. Will you continue to, partner with them, I guess, with whatever trainings or, your former employer? Will you collaborate with them on some things at all, or?
My focus is going to be for the citizens of Leon County until I get acclimated with the position. I come from more of a uniform background, meaning the solutions that we provided was on a statewide level, but they do act as our advocates and our lobbyists for our budgeting. One of the other challenges of the office, our budgets have been cut for the last 10 years, so we have a significant budget shortfall, and I'm learning that Leon County currently have a 30% turnover rate and 25% reduction in staff because of these budget cuts. So those are another part of the area of operations that I'm gonna have to try to find some solutions for alternative revenues, and we'll be working and collaborating with the association on issues dealing with budget shortfalls.
Interesting. Okay. Wow. So you've got your work cut out for you, don't you?
Yes, yes. But I'm up for the challenge. I don't think, God brought me this far to leave me now. So yes, we partner, yet again, we partner with the state attorneys, all the judges, serve as an ex officio officer with the county commission. So we're going to be all getting together, and hopefully this is an opportunity now that we're getting essentially a new judicial system with the election of our 5 new constitutional officers. We have an opportunity to work together and collaborate, so I'm looking forward to those opportunities as well.
That's great. So let's talk a little bit about you. Tell us something that maybe most people don't know about you that we would find interesting.
Even though I ran for public office, I am an introvert.
No, say it ain't so.
I am a woman of few words, even though I'm conversating today with Nicole, the best conversation.
You are doing a great job.
But yes, most people don't realize, I work well by myself. I work well on a team.
Okay.
But I think that's one thing surprises everybody, because you talk to everybody. So what do you mean you shy?
Yeah, I have a hard time believing that. I've been around you for the past few months, and you don't seem like an introvert to me. How does an introvert run for public office?
Faith.
Okay. And the need to make a change, right?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Well, good
So
deal.
I'm going to step out of my comfort zone, and
You have.
I have. This was
have.
the hardest thing I've ever done,
And you did it. And you've done a tremendous job thus far.
Thank you.
So we just look forward to more.
I appreciate your support, definitely.
No problem at all. Anything else you want to say to our viewers in closing?
In closing, I would say I am very humbled for this opportunity. Again, I look forward to executing so many new ideas for our court system. And again, thank you for allowing me to serve in this capacity as your next clerk of court and comptroller.
Great job. Thank you so much for joining us today, Gwen.
Thank you.
Okay.